Hey guys, Dean Robinson here with Team Defender. I've had a lot of questions coming in about what size gloves and things like that, just general questions, and I was emailing back and forth, and sometimes it's easier to see it on video. So what I've done is I've had questions like, what size gloves do you have? We have of course we have a medium, a large, and extra large, and how those fit. It's just like a pair of batting gloves. So if you wear a size medium batting glove, that's the size you need to get. Size large, extra large, so on. That's the size of the glove. It's basically a batting glove with the thumb piece built into it with the padding there. So I have one here that we've pulled out and we've used many times, actually used it in practice, and other people trying them on, and this thing's probably been tried out 100 times by now, but it's really worn really well. But what happens is the piece comes in the glove. It's got the added leather / padding on the palm area where it takes a beating, and actually the plastic piece is right there too to help with that joint getting hit real hard in the palm area. So I'd say 80% of the time you can buy it off the shelf and do no changes to it, and it should fit fine. I'd say ages 13, 14 all the way through high school, college, and into pros could wear it shelf ready, put it on, and actually go play ball. But if you do, the other questions I've had is that, can we alter the plastic piece? And you can alter the plastic piece. It takes a little bit of work to get it out because it is glued into the glove because you want it to stay right where it is. But you can take it out. You might have to take a hair dryer or something like that to get the glue a little bit warm to work the piece out of the glove. So the one thing is, if it's a little bit loose on your hand, it does come with that neoprene sleeve, so you can put it on and put your hand in the glove and it'll snug it up or shim it up to your hand, and it should allow for a tight fit if you have thinner hands. For me, if I try to put it on, it won't fit because it'll be too tight. So it makes a big difference if you have smaller hands, and it should just fit perfect. Back to the deal with making changes to the plastic piece. So what you'd want to do is, after you get it warm or worked out of there, you turn it inside out and try to work it out like so. Once you get it out, you'll notice it stays attached to the glove like so, because it's glued. The material is actually glued inside of the plastic piece like so. And like I said, this thing's been worn a whole bunch, and it's actually wore really well. Material's held up really good. It's actually sewn and glued into it, the thumb piece. So at that point in time, you put the piece back on to the position that you'd use it while wearing it. And say if it's hitting you a little funny on your hand, you can actually say, hey, it's hitting me funny right here on this edge. You could bring this Sharpie in, draw a line right where you want to trim it. So you draw it on there, and you'll have a black mark, of course, where you want to trim it. I wouldn't recommend trimming too much at one time, because once you lose that material, you can't put it back on. So at that point in time, once you draw your line, take a good pair of household scissors, as simple as that, and you can come in here and just basically trim it just like that. I mean, it's not that hard to do. It'll trim up, and then once you get to the spot that you want, say, hey, that fits good, all you do at that point in time is roll it right back into your glove, into the thumb area. Like so. And once you get it in the thumb area, you'll need to put it back on, put the glove back on, and do some, you might have to do some changes to move it around in the glove to get to that spot. And that glue should still be in there, so it should set real well back to where it was. And at that point in time, you look at it and say, hey, that's where I want it, it feels good. You take your mitt at that time and loosen up the thumb part of it, the leather ring that's inside of it. You have to loosen it up because the thumb piece is going to be a little larger than your thumb, of course. You get it in there in the spot that needs to be in. I always go ahead and do one loop tie on it, on the mitt. And once you get that one loop tie, it'll stay in that spot temporarily until you pull your thumb out, and then go ahead and knot it the rest of the way. where the thumb piece will not move, the leather piece won't move. And so at that time you should be able to put it back in and you're ready to go. I hope these answers helped out with some of the questions that were asked. So if you feel free to write me some more questions. I'll try to answer you via email, or I might even make another video. I'm new to making videos, so I hope this was helpful. And anyways, hope to see you guys on the field. Have a good one.